and confirmed that the boy has died at the police station. It's quite unfortunate because the offense that they were informing me that the boy was being investigated for related to alleged media publication on Twitter. That is really not something that I would expect that would lead to somebody losing his life.
Yeye mwenyewe, ile waziri naitwa Mukomen na DIG anaitwa Langat, wote watu ya kabila moja. Rais Mukomen na Langat, watu ya kabila moja.
There was a complaint that had been launched by the DIG KPS about his name being tarnished.
If ever there is pain, the real pain, the pain that pains in deep the heart of a person, is the pain of losing a son. And this father here is going through that very pain. Losing his son to the very core security agencies that are supposed to provide and protect the lives of Kenyans. This is the story of Albert Ojwang, who was just but a mere teacher and an activist on X app, who apparently lost his life to police officers under the care of the very police officers in their custody. It is alleged that it is at this police station that Albert Ojwang met his untimely death under the watch of police officers who had taken him from Homa Bay to Nairobi. Immediately, the police sent out a letter which says this: clarification on the death of Albert Omondi Ojwang. The National Police Service, NPS, has noted a report circulating on social media regarding the death of a suspect allegedly in custody at Central Police Station, Nairobi. National Police Service confirms that Albert Omondi Ojwang was lawfully arrested by the DCI detectives for false publication and placed in custody. While in the custody, the suspect sustained head injuries after hitting his head against the cell wall. Police officers on duty promptly noticed the injuries and rushed him to Mbagathi Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. In the line with the statutory requirements of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA has launched an investigation into the incident. NPS reaffirms its commitment to upholding constitutional standards of human rights and fundamental freedoms. This was a letter that was sent immediately after it was realized that Robert Ojwang was no longer in a police custody but in a city mortuary, while in the letter it was claimed that he was taken to Mbagathi Hospital, which was not again true. So, how would we know the police were saying the truth that they had taken him to hospital? But there is this disturbing audio which reaffirms and confirms that there is more that meets the eye, whereby Albert Ojwang asked his friend if indeed he was safe in a police custody or in a police cell. But as a result, there is something that turned out. Listen to this audio as we continue.
Sielewi man.
Ni tag ulifanya ama?
Sielewi hata hajanieleza man.
Wamekwambia unapeleka police station gani? Central Police.
Hapa nje.
Central Police.
Yeah.
Sawa, na hawajakunyang'anya phone right? Hawajakunyang'anya simu? Wamekunyang'anya simu?
Ile kwa natisha ndio wamenirudishia sasa niongee.
Wanadai aje, wanasema aje?
Sasa nifike huko.
Ufike Nairobi kwanza.
Turudi Mei twende hivi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wanasema tufike Nairobi kwanza.
Sijui hata nisijua na.
Kesho tunaweza fika hivyo Central. Sasa sijui kama utakuwa on but maybe ndakamtuni. Tutajua tutafika huko. Jina pia huko.
Ngoja niende kati.
Kevo pia ako huko. Mwinde.
Kindly man.
Acha tupange information juu watu wananiambia alafu wasoka niambia umempigia namba nikamwambia nipe. So ndo nimecall.
Ati?
Nikwambia nilikuwa nataka kuverify alafu acha tupange alafu tujue kama tutafika kesho Central.
Sawa mzee.
Mungu anapeleka Central, jina nani alipelekwa Kamkunji?
Central.
Sawa, kesho hata kama sio kama minda ndafika hivyo Central kesho. Sawa mzee. Hizo mambo kwa fiti,
Mike ndani? How is it mzee? Mimi I've never experienced it.
Nishaikoa inda so mambo itakuwa fiti. Kutakuwa na challenges hapa na pale lakini mambo itakuwa fiti. Usitensive tu. Nakwambia utakuwa na challenges hapa na pale lakini mambo itakuwa fiti. Nishaikoa inda so mambo itakuwa poa na Inda is one of the worst police stations in Nairobi. So
like nitakuwa safe hapo ndani.
Nini?
Will I be safe?
Light?
Safe.
Yeah. Rumande ni safe.
Will I be safe?
Light?
Safe.
This audio is the one which has led to speculations that there is something else could have happened to one Albert Ojwang before his demise. But also there are these posts that are coming to the public, like for instance, the Standard Media says killed by the police. Police gave a laughable explanation in a fruitless cover-up after a youthful Kenyan died in their hands hours after arresting him in Homa Bay and transporting him to Nairobi. So if you come across this post, I think also that is why there is a lot of discussions that are going on X about his demise. Also, people are calling for justice. And then the IG, on the other hand, despite the fact that he has addressed the issue at the Central Police Station, he has said and confirmed, yes, DIG police has complained against this guy, but never, ever did he mention the name. Though already people have conclusions that Eliud Lagat is the officer in question and blah, 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 such stories, and they are bringing it up to just say he is the one involved in this and blah, blah, blah. Though the IG himself has not mentioned, as in this video.
Let me put it this way. The reasons as to why the late Ojwang was arrested, together with a few others, is because there was a complaint that had been launched by the DIG KPS about his name being tarnished. So it is on that basis that investigations were actually being carried out, because you also have got a right to be protected by the same law. Thank you.
But maybe I did.
The last one.
You have DIGs, you have Mr. Masindeli and Mr. Wegat. Maybe you can understand. Maybe who ordered for this arrest. Then again, what does suspending an officers mean? Because if the suspect said, so if you suspect the officer about this person, are you confirming or checking the security of what was right?
No, we have not suspended them. We have interdicted to allow for speedy investigation, to ensure that there is no interference whatsoever with these investigations. That is basically the reason why we have interdicted them, and it is provided for in the regulations.
So
yes.
We expect some action like maybe heads falling, maybe barrage at that level. Point out that one day.
So what's going to happen? Once they are interdicted, we allow the investigation to continue, and then at the end of the day, we are going to get a way forward from IPOA. If any one of them is found to have committed an offense, then so be it. The law will deal with it. Yes, thank you very much. I don't think that's okay.
After the IG's statement, our commentary on the same update following the death of Albert Omondi also was addressed by the National Police Service. The National Police Service, NPS, wishes to inform the public that following the tragic death of Mr. Albert Ojwang while in police custody at Central Police Station, Nairobi, and to ensure a thorough, impartial, and expeditious investigation by the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, the Inspector General of National Police Service has ordered the interdiction of the following officers with immediate effect. Number 1, the officer commanding station OCS Central Police Station. Number 2, the deputy officer on duty during the night in question. Number 3, the cell sentry on duty at the time. Number 4, all officers who were on duty at the report office that night. Number 5, any other officer found to have been on duty or otherwise involved during the incident. So those are the officers who have been interdicted as the IG had commanded. The NPS remains committed to upholding the rule of law, human rights, transparency, and accountability within the service. These are the fastest letters which have contradicted each other, of course, in this shortest period of time. But that is so far the official communication as the investigations are underway and ongoing. Even though the anti-riot police camping at the city mortuary roundabout, where a group of activists were protesting the death of Albert Ojwang while in police custody, that continues. But we will be letting you know each and everything that is going on around this case. Make sure you subscribe, hit notification bell, and leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you think Albert Ojwang committed suicide, hit himself on the wall as the police are stating, or what is your opinion on this case?
We have many questions. The number one question is that why was it necessary for Albert to be driven 400 kilometers away to be charged if there was an offense? Is it that we don't have a magistrate court in Homa Bay where he was driven from? Or what was so necessary that he had to be charged in Nairobi? Number 2, we want the names of particular police officers who've been interdicted. We want the OCS Central Police Station, Mr. Talam, to be the first suspect. He must be arrested and charged with murder. The officer in charge